welcome to the final hour of the 24-hour recording session. And so let's get straight into it. Oh, I got a message from Arisa. Um, Now I will try to get the same thoughts, because in all honesty, I did similar thoughts. So I had similar thoughts. Anyway, also one reason why decided to record a visual novel at the end is that way I know that once it hits 3 hours on the recording, and just give my thoughts, and then I'm done. And um, so that's literally why I did a visual novel, just so that it's something that I can quickly get out of, read something, just read the last sentence, and then and say my things, go on to the next one for to save while going into the next one, and then just save it. Uh, uh, yeah, I got one too. And I find it funny how with this one I'm actually a little bit behind what I did. Like I find it kind of funny how the only two that I'm actually behind in was like Azalea the Eternal and this one. Um, So like this one, the only reason why I'm gonna be ahead is because I'll record it for an hour extra. Azalea the Eternal, I don't know how, but I managed to be an hour. Well, about like I probably was about 15 minutes behind, and even from where I was. So yeah, that one, it's better to go based off of the actual recording. Which that one, and I could do the final hour, but the problem is then I actually have to make sure that I've uploaded till that point. And so, yeah. Not wanting to really do that, uh, 'cause in all honesty, I would much rather go and just have it there, like, like if I was gonna upload the 24th hour of the last one, I will make sure that the other one, that the rest of it could be done. Because in all honesty, I would rather have it be just like it's able to be done immediately. So yeah. Uh, like the like when this one goes up, it'll probably be in playlists called like the 24-hour recording session attempt 2. Still going to be done as like a 100 subscriber thing, but still like I I I thank everybody for being watching this. In all honesty, like I I pretty much just like knowing and that there still are people that actually care to watch the videos I put out. Like uh frankly, uh I know for a fact that like uh not everybody cares about every single thing, so uh that's kind of like why I do different things throughout the week. So that just like say you don't like seeing visual novels, uh, you don't have to wait for that visual novel to be done to see content that you may like. If you like action type games, you just come back on Thursday. So pretty much if you see content you like, be sure to pretty much just like the video, because just like I pretty much likes they pretty much serve like a little bit of no purpose, but they show except for the fact that it can show me okay, so a lot more people like this type of content, so I probably should do this s type of video more, or just like if one's getting like a whole bunch of dislikes, like I know no just like don't upload that stuff anymore. So just like pretty much the likes and dislikes for me, and that just shows like okay, so what content is goes as being um type of content is being getting um liked the most, and which one is being hated the most. If something is like hated, no matter how much I like it, I will probably won't do it. And if I still like the game, then and nothing else, what I'll do is I'll just play it by myself. Like I'll play it while not recording. Um, Because like frankly, I've absolutely no like I don't mind playing a game literally just for fun. I prefer playing stuff for YouTube because then I can get my live reaction, and so like with this one, and I haven't watched any of the videos about this, mainly because I wanted to see the person. Well, I wanted to see my. Well, I wanted to get my live reaction into the things in this, and then get the reactions of what uh, they were saying. And so, yeah. Um, uh, yeah, I got one too. My smartphone displays a message from Marisa that says, "Sorry, almost there." I do find one person's Skype picture funny because just like on my Skype, literally somebody has like a wolf type thing, and with its mouth open, pretty much saying, "Get that porn off my screen." And I don't know why exactly I find that funny. I just do. Um, oh, oh, main, uh, like it's just S there. Uh, uh, no, to be fair, I don't question them. Like, frankly, I'm at the point where it's just like on Skype, it's like I just assume everybody's Jordan, so like I don't question like anything that goes on their screen with their profile pictures or what they say, pretty much. With one, I was since I saw their moon message, I was trying to find them, but I can't find them on mine. Um, and so like I probably will try through the context opposed to recent sent and soon. So yeah. Uh, in that case, let's wait for her here. Uh, and I did actually just go and say talk to that person pretty much. Because pretty much what the main thing that they said is everyone hates me, and which, in all honesty, uh, if you know me, then pretty much, uh, then you can't say everybody hates you. You can say most people hate you. Uh, but you cannot say everyone if at least one person and doesn't hate you. Uh, Cause like in all honesty, I don't hate people. Like there are times where I dislike people, but for the most part, I don't dislike people. Like literally the only time that I dislike people or hate people is if somebody gives me a reason to dislike the person or hate the person. Well, if that person actually does. Because it's like, if I hate the person, most likely they've done something to me. And, that I dislike them for. Or, so, yeah. Just, as long as, as long as you don't do something then that you think would get me to dislike you or hate you, then most likely I don't dislike or hate you. Uh, cause just like I don't dislike or hate just like a random stranger, because it's just like, why do you hate them? Like they they literally have nothing to do with you. Like they've done nothing to you. Like seriously. Um. Uh, I do sometimes dislike like the bots that sometimes go and pop up on my Skype. But to be fair, they're easy. Those are easy to identify. Cause like pretty much they say like the same general things. Like definitely, if you see something just like that has a message along the lines of I have something fun to do tonight if you're up for it. If that's something to do, like if that's something that's on it, yeah, it's it's not a real person. It's just uh, it's just a bot. It's also like that if you message the person and while they're offline, and then they go and kind of like turn online almost instantly. They And if they just like don't seem to be replying exactly to what you're saying, then that's another sign that they are bots. Cause literally, I usually ask us like, uh, who are you? Uh, and I don't get a response on that question, and at least on those bots. So yeah. Then I can go and say, then it's just like, yep, definitely a bot. Go up, uh, block the person, and that's it. Uh, like I never go any further. Like I stop at the I have something fun to do if you're up for it thing. And because once I get to there, then it's just like, yep, definitely a bot. Uh, because sometimes people just like type messages, not realizing what the other person's saying. So then just like, however, if they get to like down and I repeatedly have to ask the exact same question, and then it's like yeah, at that point it literally is a bot. Like there's no way around it. Um, in that case, I'll just let's just wait here for her. Sure. By the way, is everyone in Japan using this? I posted a messenger app on my smartphone that the two of them told me about. The app has a green icon and it also has a functionality, sorry, a function where if you send a message, it tells you when the other person read it. So pretty much kind of like Facebook. Uh, yeah, everyone's using it. It's becoming more and more convenient. Mm-hmm. Then it would be hard if people were all using different apps. What was it like before that, or then? Back when my mom and dad were young, they were using something called Pokeburr. Pokeburr. Sorry, Pokeburr. You can send messages to it from phone, but it couldn't reply back. It could only receive. I heard they uh, use that for figuring out when, where, and when to meet, and sending greetings and such. Oh, you mean pagers? The messages they sent back and forth were apparently some sort of code. Like, for example, 00840 would have meant good morning. Huh? Why? They're using the pronunciation of the letters in place of words. It's like uh, you read the O as O, sorry, the zero as O, and that gives you O. Then you take the first character of 8, which is Ha. Uh, the 4 is also the first character, so that's Yo. Oh, and then you have read the 0 as O again, and use that as sound as it, and then putting it out. putting it all together, it sounds like Ohio, right? That's why 0848, sorry, 40, means good morning. My brain hurts. It seems like I have to learn more Japanese to make sense of what she just said. In all honesty, I don't get it either, and I like that's more of a technology thing rather than Japanese. Anyways, as fr- frankly, I do not understand it whatsoever either. Uh, yeah, even I sometimes have to hear explanation first before I understand how it works. That just makes me more interested in Japanese. Anyways, yeah, like I kind of want to learn Japanese as well, in all honesty. But uh, in all honesty, I haven't seen like a Japanese class yet. So, oh, speaking of being interested, by the way, there's something that's been bugging me since I came to Japan. What is it? So you know the escalators, right? How come everyone just stands in a line on them and waits? It boggles my mind that everyone just stands and waits on the left side. The escalators that don't have signs on them say stand still on this side. Uh, I even see people standing in line who keep glancing at their watches like they're in a rush. If they if they're pressed for time, why don't they just take the stairs instead of standing in line? Everyone probably just prefers the choice that's less tiring. Um, Standing and waiting is the etiquette after all. Most people prefer to follow etiquette. And yeah, that's the one thing that's bad about the U.S. Like we pretty much don't like follow etiquette a lot of the time. Like, like seriously, like if you uh, saw the stairs and like if you saw an escalator or something like that at the station, and it's pretty much just like whoever gets there first er, gets to be ahead of there. So like if you wait on the escalator or wait in line for the escalator, you're losing time and over for and if there's nobody on the stairs and somebody takes the stairs, they're probably like about an hour or two ahead of you. Yeah, or close to that. So I see the Japanese are pretty serious bunch of people after all. Oh, speaking of escalators, there's a fun fact about them. There are a handful of places where the rule is reversed. Huh? What do you mean? And they say the started back when the Olympics was held at the expo. A lot of foreigners came, so probably tried to match foreign tendencies. The practice remained in place afterwards, so even today some people walk left and stand right. Uh, uh, oh, that's pretty interesting. Tia, are there any other things you've been thinking about? Oh, oh, the trains here are so exact. They always come right on time. I couldn't believe if that until I came myself in here and saw it for myself. In all honesty, though, to be fair, they have like bullet trains, so like they can have trains that run exactly at speed, for the exact same length of time, and are like probably really efficient. Plus, bullet trains can go at like 300 miles per hour, so probably like if you are on a bullet train, you probably couldn't see much, but you could probably tour through the country tree on a bullet train within a day. Whereas if you're going by like car, it could take like 3 days, maybe four, or to like see all of Japan that you could have seen in one day on a bullet train. And I also heard the trains overseas don't arrive on time. Do they really come that late? You bet. I don't think I've ever had a train arrive on time. They say the world will probably end before the trains start coming on schedule. I wouldn't be one to talk on that one. Because literally, I haven't been on a train, in all honesty, so, yeah. I have nothing to say about that. Uh, like, I can say, yeah, that's good, and something like that, but other than that, not really. Uh, I see, that's pretty unimaginable if you're in Japan. And and which is absolutely amazing. See, the trains here are safe and they always come on time. They're literally perfect. Oh, except for when they're full, I guess. Yes, that's true. Rush hour is really crazy. Uh, those Japanese salarymen impress me to no end. They're so dedicated. I can hardly believe we're in the same species. I think they're pretty amazing too. After all, they have to make it to work on time every day, regardless of how stressful it is. Uh, so like they don't ever get like a sick day or something like that? Wow, that's one thing it's really weird about that opposed to uh uh um okay. Um oh got another one from Risa. She says 1 more minute. Got it, and there we go. Isn't that a cute stamp? A picture delivers a response or emotion or expresses an emotion. But the Japanese have a especially good sense about how to use those. But is that a cat? Is this a cat? Yeah, it's such a cute cat, don't you think? I can't really tell whether it's cute or not. Maybe Choco has a weird idea of what's cute. Um, hey, it's Arisa. Uh, sorry. Sorry, I'm late. Wow, you really did get here in 1 minute. Club activities took longer. Hadn't had a match in a while, so, I was having too much fun. You're always so energetic after all. Yeah, thanks. Okay, let's get going. Yeah, let's show Brian around Akibara. Uh, no, honestly, I need to learn how to delete saves. As yeah, and this is what I mean by like the changing CGs. Like with the CGs, if you have it on or off, it pretty much just like takes off like the ears and tail, and like the CGs. So like with with stuff like this, it's pretty easy to tell what it is mainly because they're like chibi characters right now. Um, so like they have like very big ears, or however very tiny tails. Though to be fair, they also have very big, regular size. Well, they have regular sized heads for how they are, and then just like smaller bodies. Wait, actually, they may have bigger sized heads. Wow. How many times have I seen this place on the internet and wished it shows here? Now I'm actually here in Akibara. Sorry, in Akiba. Um, wow, this place is filled with anime and manga art. Yes, that's why it's so awesome. This is literally my paradise. You seem like you're enjoying yourself. Of just breathing in the air air in Akiba is enough for me to feel like I'm in heaven. I mean, just look at all the goods that line streets here. I never thought there would be one day where I could look at periods and donchi while actually holding them in my hand. Uh, donji, abbreviation for dojin and zashi, where people share a common interest pool, common interest pool money, create a magazine, and it started 130 years ago for people who shared a love for things and desired a platform for their works. Eric's and used own money to print them. As manga and anime flourished in the 1950s, doujin that included illustration became mainstream. Currently, varieties are literary and that are in novel form are mostly text. That would probably be like the light novels, cause in the light novels, uh, I have seen them as like mostly text. Like I do see like from the sort well sorry from the No Game No Life one, I have seen a little bit of like pictures, but for the most part it's been in just text. Text original donchi that are not based on characters or in settings of existing works. Eric's that's actually that's actually very good because just like with that one there's several examples because just like I can think of um like I can think of like uh Dragonar Academy because that's not based off of anything. Uh, what else? Uh, I believe Spice and Wolf would be that as well. Uh, Monster Mizume would probably be one as well. And then the last one I can think of is just like Rising of the Shield Hero. Still have not read that one, but I am wanting to get to around to it soon, because literally just like there's one line in it that I just absolutely love. Like it literally says, "But I can't be a hero. I'm just a worthless shoddy." And like I believe they say I'm just taku. I'm just a shut-in college student. Uh, and so like literally they're saying like they can't be a hero because they're like a shut in or something like that. Derivative works based off characters or settings of existing works in manga that the author likes. So pretty much like fan fictions and stuff like that. Um, I guess. Or possibly like continuations. So like somebody offered like well start did a continuation of the uh like like a continuation of the No Game No Life thing, or possibly probably Dragonair Academy would be the best one, and because that one I know is not finished. And though I guess that they could also try to like rewrite something. So like for example with Dragonair Academy, they could write it like something like after episode after volume 9, and say like, hey, this is how I think volume 10 should have been, and then just like did that. Uh, anyway, time to continue. Yeah. Wow, I think their heads actually were bigger than, uh, because literally I think their heads were like from up here to like down there or close to that at least. It's like I know that her head was at least from up there down to that bow. Oh, well, actually, I think both were from their from the top of their head down to their bow, or at least from the top of Arisa's head to her bow. Huh? Wait, are you crying? Calm down. Don't start crying here. Okay, sorry. I couldn't hold back the tide of emotion. I need to calm down so I can remember this moment properly. But man, this place is pretty crazy. The whole street's like a festival. It's Golden Week after all, so there's probably lots of people who came here from far away. I mean, look at Brian. He's even from a different country. He's an exchange student, though, so he kind of doesn't count. Every self-respecting otaku needs to come to Akiba at least once in their life. Uh, did you know there's a similar place in Osaka? Yeah, Nippobashi, right? Huh? Isn't that place in Tokyo? You're thinking of Nihon Bashi. The one in Osaka is called Nippon Bashi. Don't they have the same kanji? Yeah, that's why you use different pronunciations to tell them apart. Nippon Bashi has the Oto Road, right? That's right. Most of the stories are concentrated and most of the stores are concentrated at a single road. Of course, there are some stores in other places as well. I wanted to go to Nippon Bashi too. I feel like make its own unique impression on me. Eh. Choco, you sure know a lot about this. Uh, more. I looked it up. We can't show Brian around if we don't know anything, right? I get what are you getting so worked up about? I'm not. Uh, I swear she likes him at least a little bit. Cause to be fair, like that's in like visual novels and anime, where at least usually the girls that like are the love interests, is, I guess, they go up and talk to them. Though technically, to be fair, like these two are both like a the protagonists, I guess. Because just like, well, they're both roots, so technically, I could they could both be love interests, I guess. Yes, but you clearly are right now. Don't worry about it. It's nothing. Hey, it's a maid. Wow, they really do exist. Oh, you're right. She's so cute. I want to try dressing up like that sometime too. You're interested in that, Arisa? Hmm? Yeah, they're cute. I see. Hmm? Stop being so weird, Choco. Hey, do you think any guy can take a picture with her? Hmm? I wouldn't recommend it. You'll probably get told off. How come? What's wrong with taking a picture as a souvenir? Anyone can put a picture on the internet these days, so they don't particularly allow it partly out of concern for their safety. Stores generally don't allow pictures either. It's fine if someone who works there gives you permission, but make sure you ask first. Yeah, whenever you're taking a picture, you should always ask the person. Um, and mainly because then it's like, okay, you can see it. Well then, it's okay to see it, or not. Um, this isn't limited to Akiba, by the way. It's the same for all stores. Yeah, like seriously. It's just common courtesy. At least as it should be. I think it's common courtesy in the U.S. though. They don't. They at least don't sell the pictures, or well, they at least don't like keep the pictures. Like pretty much they may go around taking pictures, but then they put on like they ask if anybody wants to buy them. Then after that they then go and do that. So uh yeah, like the closest to anything thing that they can get uh, of like taking photos without permission in the U.S. is like rides with like on ride cam photos. But I believe that with those you can see that it's like on ride photos before. I see, that's disappointing, but rules are rules, I guess. Yes, if you go to a maid cafe, you can pick up services in the menu that allow you to take pictures with the maids. I know about those. They give you a tiny photograph, right? Yeah, it differs depending on the source, but they're usually 500 to 100 to 1,000 yen. Huh? So sort of like a handshake ticket for idols. I want to go, but Choco and Arisa are here today. Maybe next time. I'll try to muster the courage to take a look, to go take a look. Uh, in all honesty, like the only reason why I kind of wanted to, like I kind of wanted to go to a maid cafe as well, just like for the experience, and because just like supposedly with one person that I like, according to one person, and I know that does like YouTube videos, which I don't know them personally, and so like if you guys want to know what their YouTube channel is, it's like just look up the Anime Man, and you should be able to find it. Uh, well, find their channel. Well, I believe that I show my subscription, so like you just need to look up the Anime Man on my subscriptions, and and which I should really clean them off of the ones that's just like, yeah, I don't even watch them anymore. So yeah. Uh, like there are times where I occasionally will probably go and look at uh some things on the internet. Well, so if I occasionally take a look at a channel, I'll probably keep it though. Uh, but anyway, that person and said that like uh uh in every 10 people, 9 people would probably go and say, well, that was bad about a maid cafe, whereas one person would say, hey, that's very good. Uh, uh, and pretty much, just like I believe they said that in like 2 videos. I'm not sure or if they said it in one or not. I know I watched the I effing hate Tsundere made cafes, which in all honesty I can really see that one because just like based off of what they said, it's like yeah, I probably wouldn't like that either. Cause just like the waitress was supposedly being like very rude, and so like they pretty much just were not caring about anything that was going on uh, with like the food and stuff. So like they just absolutely hated it, and then they said like just like with like a regular maid cafe that's just like uh really cringy. So that one, so that I'm not sure on. That that's the I would the only reason why I would want to go to a maid cafe is just to see if that's true or not. In all honesty, uh, because just like uh, based off of like how they said it would probably be cringy, I would probably say like, uh, yeah, they were right. I shouldn't have done that. Oh, uh, but still, I would rather say, hey, yeah, I shouldn't have done that, rather than just not doing there at all. Cause you never know. Like after I go in there, or I could come out saying, "Wow, they were wrong. I really loved that. I really liked that." And not to mention, though everything is expensive there, for some reason, and so yeah, uh, uh, Choco, I want to go shopping. Can I? Sure. What are you looking for? Anything related to anime? What do you expect? Like figures and donchi and oh, alright. They pretty much gave the I already gave the shortened version of that. Slow down. Let's go one by one. Hey, let's eat something afterwards. Occupy has lots of food places, right? Uh, yeah, we'll look for something tasty when we take a break. I can't wait. I'm gonna buy so much stuff. Uh, and yeah, he goes seriously overboard. Oh man, that was amazing. And you sure bought a lot. I haven't seen someone need both hands to hold all their bags in a long time. Did you have fun? Absolutely. It was so much fun. I want to come again tomorrow. You want to come again tomorrow? What are you gonna do here? Or just being here makes me happy. Also, there were goods I had to skip out today because I couldn't hold anymore. Yeah, you got such a big happy smile. You must really love this stuff. Of course, he's a freaking weeaboo. What do you expect? Weeaboos are always like stuff like this. Uh, uh, yeah, hopefully he stops becoming a weeaboo. Though in all honesty, I don't get why pretty much anybody that uh like it's almost assumed that somebody's a weeaboo if they like anime. Uh, Cause like literally once that somebody I figured out that I liked anime, it's just like or wanted to visit Japan. They literally asked, "You aren't one of the weeaboos, are you?" Uh, so like I kind of chuckled a little bit and before replying like, "No, I'm not." Uh, cause literally, if I was going to go to a place just for like anime and manga or well anime or manga, Uh, literally, I would just go to some place in the U.S. I wouldn't travel all the way to Japan just to do that. Like, if I'm going to go to like Japan, Greece, Spain, the UK, uh, I would want to have something other than anime for them. Like, I would want to go to the culture, maybe meet up with some friends there, or like the UK would probably like the UK I would probably visit to like meet up with some friends maybe. A Greece, UK, sorry, Greece, Spain, and Japan. And those places I would want to visit just to experience like the culture. I'm not sure if I would ever need to know their culture, but uh, I certainly know that knowing about their culture wouldn't hurt for the field that I'm going into. Because just like in game design, I'm going to be a game designer, so like I definitely game design and like if like definitely knowing and like the culture of like Japan, Greece, is and like any country in the world. Um, Provided that I actually went and decided to have that be made in well put into the game, and I would want to go and be have it be said. Like I would personally want to know some things about it. Yeah, because in all honesty, I would rather spend like 3 days A's and make sure that my information is correct, and not getting hate for it from it or any criticism things from it, or any like backlash about the game for it being like wrong in those things, and rather than and well, I would rather spend 3 days and not get that stuff rather than take like a day and get like a lot of things wrong and then have like a lot of backlash about the game just due to that. Because in all honesty, if you have like too many bad things, then pro like if you get a lot of things that are saying like hey, this game has this and this as problems. If you have that happen, then it kind of starts. Then people will start to want to buy your game less. As though, in all honesty, some games have actually purposely said, uh, "Yeah, we are totally violent. We need to be t- uh, we need to be censored, but we're not going to censor ourselves at all." Uh, Literally just to get attention, and then just like after the thing has come out, it's nowhere near as bad as what it was made out to be. Uh, I forget the examples, but I know that there was at least one that was like one that you're driving around and like hitting zombies with in a car. Or so that one I know. Any other ones I can't come up with. Yes, and I can't even remember the uh si- that thing. And well, I can't even remember the name of that. Um, so yeah, yeah, the two-dimensional world has everything, whether it's hope, dreams, hopes, passion, or moe. It's got it all. Um, yeah, in all honesty, the 2D world pretty much does have everything because like the 2D world literally it's an imaginary world. So like literally what's in the 2D world is quite literally whatever it is that people can think of. So like if you want somebody that can fly, people can fly. If you want somebody that can like run super fast, as there's a person that can run super fast. As if you want somebody that can take out things in One Punch Man, and there's something for that. Uh, we can carry some for you. Do you want to go buy them right now? No, I can't let girls do that for me. Oh, so there is a manly side to you. Ow. Oh, Risa, are you okay, Brian? And yeah, I'm fine. And we should come over here. Sure, we should come here again sometime. I'm definitely up for it if I have time. Really, you mean it? Yep, this place has so much weird stuff. It's pretty cool. It's Japan. There's weird stuff everywhere. Like seriously. Eh, like there's TV shows that are weird, or like I know that there's one that's literally centered around like butts, and like some people have to shove their faces into the butts and decide which one belongs to who, I guess. Uh, uh, it's like basically you name it, and probably Japan has it. Though if it's banned in Japan, um, yeah, it's kind of just like, okay, what the heck? Cause like seriously, there's literally like supposedly there's a Japanese restaurant where the server, well, where some people have like are have their lower half, well, girls have some their lower halves exposed, and they have their legs as outstretched and are on the counter. So yeah, if something's banned in Japan, that is saying something, and because literally they just like there's even a vending machine there's even some vending machines out there that sells like used panties. Like seriously, used panties. Like what the heck? Like uh, why have a vending machine that sells used underwear? Like seriously, that is beyond weird. And so only Japan has that weird stuff, kind of weird stuff. Weird stuff, huh? Let me know too. I'll be happy to guide you. Oh, thanks, you too. Oh, I need to get some water. Mm. I still think that that's something. Hold on, let me check. Uh, nah, I won't. I won't do it now. Like, I I think that that's from like Mara, I guess. It's like it kind of looks like it's reversed, but I'm not sure. Those kind of like the Machuo Battle Fiesta type figurines, and because at least they kind of look like they're from it. Uh, I think that if you took a look at this, there would probably be like references to like so many things, and everything is everybody is crying in, aren't they? Um, I know it's some type of like thing. I can't make out of it. I'm not sure if it's crying or cringing. Um, but no, it can't be cringing. Uh, I think it's crying. Up there. There. This one I forgot. If it's a reference to something I forgot, I can't make it out. Those I can't make it out too well. Like they are just like too far away. All right, here we go. Figurines are the best. The awesomeness of my room is now a whole new level. More like the woo-boo-ness of your room is on a whole new level. Today was so much fun. Well, actually, technically not. That wouldn't be technically being a weeaboo in all honesty. Um, he himself is a weeaboo, but having a room like this does not make you a weeaboo in all honesty. So yeah. Uh, I'm not sure what to say about that. Like, I guess just like the otaku level meter would be well for anime would have gone up. Um, because just like in all honesty, otaku pretty much is similar to like fanatic and enthusiasts, supposedly. So, like it doesn't necessarily mean and somebody based off of that likes anime. Um, so yeah. Uh, I've been. This has been the best day of my life. I've finally figured out how to get to Akba, so I can journey to the holy ground anytime now. I feel like like going at least one more time during in the holidays. Both Choco and Risa said we'll go with you. I do want to go with both of them, but bringing that up from my end would be really embarrassing. I'll do it tomorrow. Tomorrow I'm gonna muster up the courage to ask the two of them out. Oh wait, I promised to go with Wa Azawa Wazaki-kun and the others tomorrow. Okay, I'll ask them the day after tomorrow then. Um, and you'll ask them to go to a hot spring, pretty much, or something today. Sorry for asking you to come again, and don't worry about that. I had nothing to do today anyway. Me too. I would just be bored if I stayed home. In the end, it took me a few days before I managed to ask the two of them out. I finally managed to do it on the last day of Golden Week. It's Children's Day today, so there's a lot of places putting up Kinobori. Clearly, you don't have something for that Kinobori. Look over there. Do you see those fish things that people are putting over their verandas? Those things are Kinobori. Uh, hold on. Oh yeah, yeah. That explains why I didn't notice that. That uh, cause like literally when I last had that happen, like when I last finished it, I was like there. So literally, it took me almost 53 minutes to get to the point that I did in about 2 hours. Wow. Look over there. Do you see those? Oh, those are Kinobori. Technically, it's known as Tango no Shiku, and it's the day when we celebrate boys. What? Only boys? That's right. The holiday for girls is known as Hinamatsuri, and it's a separate thing. Tango no Shiku was originally a Chinese festival for warding off misfortune. It's said that the practice arose from the fact that diseases tended to spread during May. I believe in that they had the power to avert misfortune. People used irises for adoring things and sweeping in wine to drink. Uh, the practice spread to Japan and, while changing over time, continues to this day. How did it change? Irises are now pronounced the same way as shobo, which means venerating the martial spirit. Irises also have pointy leaves, which are likened to swords. It's said that people were using irises as decoration to symbolize boys growing to become strong. Kids can't drink alcohol, so apparently there are also customs where they put irises in baths and have the boys jump in. Huh? Wait, what does this have to do with the Tango part of the name? Tango also refers to the same character as the Go in the 12 branches. Originating from China, the 12 branches could include Shi, Chu, Qi, Shou, In, Bo, Xin, Shi, Go, Bi, Shin, Yu. Why is Shin listed twice? Oh, Jitsu and Gai. Literally, why is Shin, wait, why is Shin and Shi listed twice? It's like, seriously. Uh, they were used in the past to denote years, months, days and time and directions. In Japan, 12 branches were often used to refer to 12 animals: rat, ox, tiger, rabbit, dragon, snake, horse, goat, monkey, rooster, dog, and pig. Many explanations have been offered as to why they were associated with animals. One is that also assigning animals to each branch made it easier for people to remember the calendar. Proposed by Wang Shong in his work Lunging during the later Han Dynasty. Another is that they were later merged with the concept of the zodiac in Babylon astrology. Uh, yeah, I can see it. Uh, um, Go represents and May, the fifth month. Tan and means beginning. So Tango refers to the fact that it's a festival which happens at the beginning of the fifth month. So what's with the fish? You're from Japan. How do you not know? During the Shingo period, there was a tradition among the samurai class to put up a banner of a boy is born into the family. This is a historical period of Japan that spanned approximately 120 years, from 1467 to 1590 AD. The land was in chaos, and the aristocratic class at the time likened to the times to spring and autumn and Warring States periods of ancient China, giving it and the period its name. This was a time of ceaselessness, drawn-out conflicts that saw the appearance of many influential people from various factions, both previously governed and newly spawned, who sought to obtain greater power by conquering neighboring states. I think Drifters kind of goes with that as a little bit as well. So that practice is gradually spread to the peasant classes, and eventually all families that had a newborn boy would put up a banner. Uh, the peasant classes probably thought about what kind of drawings they could put on their banners to ensure their children would have good fortune to become as successful as the samurai classes. They sewed on the koi fish, which was a symbol of success in life. Oh, I get it. That's why we have suits of samurai armor on Children's Day. It's a tradition of the Shingo period. Oh, yeah. Samurai armor? There's stuff like that? Yeah, I'm pretty sure our families with boys put up suits of armor on Children's Day. They're not for wearing, by the way, just for display. Oh, they're not for wearing. And I guess a small child might be able to wear them, but definitely not you, Brian. And that's totally disappointing. I thought I would get to turn into a samurai. Recently, don't have any siblings, so we're not really familiar with Tango no Seiko. Oh, yeah, all I really know about it is that we eat kashimoai, sorry, kashiwa mochi and chikamaki. What the? More stuff I've never heard of is popping up. Kiwashi trees have been considered sacred since a long time ago. They thought the trees held gods in them. Um, they also don't shed their leaves until new buds grow. So people ascribe them to the meaning of the parents won't die until they give birth to children. Yeah, I think the evergreen trees are kind of like that as well. That's how the practice of eating mochi wrapped in cashew leaves came about. They did in hopes of sharing in a little of the power of the gods. So I'll define this and then give my thoughts quickly. Mochi. This is a food made by processing sticky rice. There are two main varieties. One is sukumochi, made by steaming rice grains and pounding them with the mallet. The other is naramochi, made by adding water to rice flour kneading the mixture and then steaming it. In Japan, mochi often refers to suku mochi, while nura mochi usually is classified as dango. They can be prepared in various ways, including simmering and grilling. They can also be enjoyed with roast soy flour or soy sauce for flavoring. And they are soft but sticky and gluttonous, making them hard to chew apart. So, yeah. Frankly, I really enjoyed doing this in all honesty. I really enjoyed it the first time. I kind of enjoyed it the second time. Um, Probably the reason why I didn't enjoy it as much the second time is because like it's really annoying to try to have to redo 23 hours of something you've already done before. Or like there is a little bit of good things about it because just like in a lot of the games, except for apparently Azalea the Eternal, I was able to get further ahead than what I was. Harmonia, yeah, I didn't care about that one. So yeah, that one I just didn't care, so I don't care that I'm behind where I was. Iris Zero, that one I kind of enjoyed as well. Definitely I liked Devil on G String and uh, Japanese school was Zero the Eternal, Japanese School Life, and then Agora Zero in that order. Nei no Kami would be fifth. So yeah. Uh, Devil on G String, and I'm not sure whether Azalea Eternal would be above that one or not. Nah, cause just like it's gotten really messed up now. So I'm not sure if I should even continue recording it or not. It's like seriously, I may need to start like cutting out parts of it. That's insane. Yeah. This is something that I don't feel is say good for YouTube. So yeah. Sorry, but this and this added up to about like this amount of time. So I apologize, but like yeah. Uh, so that would be it. Uh, uh, Frankly, if you got just pretty much like on what you would like to see become a series is and a lot of the times I will go and record more of it. Um, Because if I see something getting like a lot of likes, I usually will like continue recording it if possible. Unless I have just gotten like I completely bored of it, so the point that it's literally just like, oh my god, can this just end? Because in all honesty, I do kind of like doing and stuff that people enjoy, but I don't want to do something and that I literally just like absolutely hate. Because just like if it's kind of just like, oh my god, can this thing just end? Like seriously, I am tired of this. I don't want to do this stuff anymore. The only reason why I'm doing this is for the people that are watching, and I'm not that kind of person, and so like uh that's the one thing that I would do. Like I would never go and betray how I am, and I would never er, go go and continue doing something if I just hate it. Because if I keep hating it, then I get less and less likely that I would want to do it. And so just like I just stopped doing it. Really. Um, and so I think that that's pretty much it. Cause I don't think that I have anything else to say other than just like I thank you all so much for watching this. As if you guys please, I will probably have a playthrough list of like the hours, or oh sorry, I'll probably have a playlist of the hours for this. So if you guys want to see like a certain hour, or if you guys want to see what was recorded, you guys can just uh, go down that lit. We'll just start that playlist and just like you guys can watch like an hour a day or something like that. I probably will be uploading them on like the day that I probably would normally upload them. And so like these would take like priority over anything that I would normally record or or upload. So yeah. Uh, so I guess just please like, comment, subscribe if you guys enjoyed the 24th hour or any other hour. And I will see you guys next time for whatever it is I do.